We are commonly getting asked what is practical and what is not when running appliances off inverters off 12 volt. You know, can I take my hairdryer away and try and sustain that load from a fairly small basic setup? Well, the answer for a hairdryer is generally no. Now, hairdryers are about 1800 watts. We're talking 100 amp load per hour that it's running, 100 amp hours, that's one battery flat really quickly. If you had a large robust setup, a big motorhome and decent batteries, and you're only doing it for 5 or 10 minutes here and there, yeah, you can sustain a hairdryer. But for a small canopy setup, camper trailer, caravan, a hairdryer is probably something you're not going to be able to run while you're on the road, unless you're prepared to spend big money to set up for it. Hair straightener, our hair dryer was about 1800 watts. Hair straightener is only about 300 watts. So if you are someone that needs to run a hair straightener when you're on the road, as long as you're not running it for an hour, a hair straightener for an hour is the same as what a small Waco or Ingle fridge will draw in a whole day. Hair straightener about 300 watts, 25 amps continuous, 25 amp hours if it runs for an hour. That's what my Waco or Ingle would use in a whole day. So be careful with the appliance you want to run. A toaster, 1800, 2000 watts, 2200 watts. It's something that's really going to stress your system and stress your batteries. If you need toast while you're on the road, you should be doing it on gas or over the fire with a portable toasting grill. Toast is not something you want to try and do. A kettle, again, it's on gas. Kettles are drawing 2000, 2200 watts. That's 100 amps peak draw, and if you're running it for any significant amount of time, that's lots of energy out of your battery system. So that's lots of amp hours out that you need to drive for a long time to get back in. It's a lot of stress on your system too. You're shortening the life of your battery by overloading it that much unless it's a well-designed system. So be practical about what you want to use while you're on the road. Take away necessities and the comforts, but there's certain items that you really need to just try and leave at home.